Ever feel like Earth is just a tiny speck in the cosmos? Well, get ready to feel even smaller. Let's talk about ocean worlds, planets where water isn't just a feature, it's everything. You've probably heard of Europa, Jupiter's icy moon with its hidden ocean that might harbor life. Scientists are fascinated by it, and for good reason. But what if I told you Europa is just the tip of the iceberg? Imagine a world so completely covered in water that there are no continents, no islands, not even a single patch of dry land. Welcome to the super-Earths, massive planets that could be entirely aquatic. Picture an ocean stretching not just across the surface, but thousands of kilometers deep. That's a depth so extreme, it makes our Marianas Trench look like a shallow puddle. One of the most famous candidates for such a world is Kepler-22b, located over 600 light-years away. It's bigger than Earth and orbits its star in the habitable zone, meaning temperatures could be just right for liquid water to exist on its surface. If it is an ocean world, its sheer scale is mind-boggling. An endless sea, a global ocean under an alien sky. Now, let's dive deeper. On a planet like this, the pressure at the bottom would be immense, millions of times greater than on Earth's surface. This pressure could be so intense that it forces water into a bizarre state of matter called exotic ice, or Ice 7. It's a form of solid water that can exist at incredibly high temperatures, even hotter than boiling water. Imagine an ocean floor made of hot, solid ice. It's a concept that completely defies our everyday experience. So could life exist in such an extreme environment? It's a tantalizing question. While the surface might be a vast uniform sea, the real action could be happening far below. Life might not rely on sunlight, but on chemical energy from hydrothermal vents. Similar to the ecosystems we find in Earth's deepest, darkest ocean trenches. These could be creatures adapted to crushing pressures and total darkness, thriving in a world we can barely comprehend. Exploring these ocean worlds is one of the next great frontiers in our search for life beyond Earth. They challenge our assumptions and expand our imagination. From the subsurface ocean of Europa to the potential global seas of Kepler-22b, the universe is filled with watery wonders waiting to be discovered. What secrets do you think these deep alien oceans hold? Thanks for joining me on this cosmic dive. If you enjoyed this journey, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next adventure into the unknown. See you next time. Have you ever looked up at the moon and thought it would always be there? Well, not exactly. The moon is actually drifting away from Earth, very, very slowly. We're talking about 1.5 inches every single year. That might not sound like a big deal, but over millions of years, it really adds up. Right now, our moon is about 238,000 miles away, and its job is super important. It's what gives us our tides, keeps our planets wobble steady, and helps make our climate stable and predictable. Basically, without the moon, life on Earth would be completely different. So what happens as it continues to move further away? We will find out next episode, so stay tuned, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more. You think Europa's ocean is a calm, dark sea under all that ice? Think again, it's a place of incredible violence. The pressure beneath its frozen shell is so extreme, water itself acts in ways we barely understand. Down on the seafloor, massive underwater volcanoes might be erupting right now, spewing out superheated water packed with minerals. If you could somehow fall into that ocean, the pressure would crush you in an instant. It's a force far greater than anything in Earth's deepest trenches. But here's the mind-bending part. Those very same violent conditions could be exactly what powers alien life. Life that doesn't need sunlight, but feeds on pure chemical energy from those vents. Europa teaches us something profound and a little terrifying. Life doesn't always need warmth and gentle sunshine. It just needs energy. And there are places in the universe that make Europa look positively peaceful. What cosmic mystery should we explore next? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more adventures into the unknown. Have you ever looked at a frozen world and wondered what secrets it holds? Let's travel to Europa, one of Jupiter's largest moons. At first glance, it just looks like a giant, cracked ice ball, a desolate wasteland floating in space. But don't be fooled by its chilly exterior. Beneath that thick, icy shell, there's something truly incredible, a massive hidden ocean. And when I say massive, I mean it. Scientists believe Europa's subsurface ocean could hold more than twice the amount of water found in all of Earth's oceans combined. This tiny moon hundreds of millions of miles away from us might just be one of the most promising places in our solar system to search for life beyond Earth. So how does this ocean stay liquid so far from the sun? It's all thanks to Jupiter's immense gravity. The constant pulling and squeezing from the giant planet generates tidal forces that warm Europa's core, keeping the water from freezing solid. A frozen shell hiding a potentially living sea. What do you think is happening in that dark, deep ocean? Let me know in the comments what we should explore next, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more cosmic journeys. Did you know Mars wasn't always the frozen desert we see today? Billions of years ago, it was a water world, with rivers, lakes, and maybe even vast oceans. Seriously. When we look at satellite images, we can clearly see ancient shorelines and dried-up riverbeds carved into the surface. It's wild to think that Mars, about 140 million miles away, once looked so much like Earth. Liquid water flowed freely, shaping the landscape for millions and millions of years. Can you imagine standing on ancient Mars, watching waves crash against a rocky coast? But then, something went terribly wrong. The water vanished, and the planet died. In our next video, we'll explore what killed Mars. Let me know what you want to see next in the comments. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more space mysteries. Have you ever seen a storm that looks like it was designed by an architect? Well, head over to Saturn because its North Pole has something that seems straight out of science fiction. It's a massive swirling storm shaped like a perfect hexagon. We're not talking about a small weather pattern here. This thing is gigantic. Each of its 6 straight sides is longer than the entire diameter of our planet Earth. You could fit almost 2 Earths side by side inside this colossal storm. For decades, maybe even centuries, this hexagonal jet stream has been spinning without changing its incredible shape. Scientists think fast-moving winds lock the clouds into this stable, 6-sided formation, creating a weather phenomenon found nowhere else in our solar system. It's a geometric marvel on a planetary scale. Think that's wild? Saturn's hexagon is just the beginning. Next, we'll look at storms that swallow entire planets. Let me know what you want to see next in the comments, and don't forget to follow for more space wonders. Ever looked up at the night sky and wondered what's out there? Let's travel over 800 million miles from Earth to a world that's both strangely familiar and totally alien. Saturn's largest moon, Titan. Imagine a place with rivers, lakes, and even vast seas. Sounds a bit like home, right? But here's the twist. They're not filled with water. They're flowing with liquid methane. Titan is wrapped in a thick orange haze, a mysterious atmosphere that hides its surface from our curious eyes. This makes it one of the most enigmatic places in our entire solar system. It's the only moon we know of that has weather, just like Earth. But what kind of weather? Next time we'll dive into why Titan's storms are absolutely terrifying. What cosmic mysteries should we explore next? Let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more space adventures. On Earth, storms pass. But out in space, some storms never end. Take Jupiter's Great Red Spot. It's a colossal hurricane, bigger than our entire planet. And it's been raging for over 300 years with winds screaming past 400 miles per hour. So, why don't these storms ever stop? On gas giants like Jupiter, there's no land to slow them down. No mountains, no continents, nothing to break their momentum. They just feed on the planet's internal heat and endless atmospheric energy, growing larger and stronger over centuries. Imagine if a storm like that hit Earth, it would completely reshape our world. Next time, we'll explore a planet where storms cover everything. What cosmic mystery should we dive into next? Let me know in the comments. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more space adventures. Imagine a planet where the storms never, ever stop. We're not talking about a bad hurricane season. We're talking about a world completely wrapped in a single, never-ending tempest. Scientists think that some exoplanets out there are exactly like this, covered from pole to pole in massive, global storm systems. Take WASP-43b, for instance. It's about 280 light-years away from us. This planet is tidally locked, meaning one side is always scorched by its star, while the other is in permanent darkness. This crazy temperature difference fuels winds that scream at over 5,000 miles per hour, dragging colossal storms endlessly around the planet. Can you picture it? A world where lightning flashes nonstop, the clouds never part, and the surface never knows a moment of peace. If you thought Saturn's storms were wild, this place is pure, permanent chaos. That's all for this week, but our journey through space is just getting started. Next time, we're diving even deeper into the most extreme objects in the universe: black holes, neutron stars, and the mind-bending forces that warp reality itself. What cosmic mystery or strange planet should I cover next? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss our next adventure. See you then. Have you ever looked up at the clouds and wondered what it would be like if rain wasn't water? Well, let's take a trip about 1 billion miles away to Saturn's largest moon, Titan. It's a place that's strangely familiar, yet wildly alien. On Titan, the weather forecast is something you wouldn't believe. Instead of water, its clouds are made of methane. When it rains, it's not water that falls from the sky, but liquid methane and ethane. Imagine massive dark clouds gathering, not for a refreshing downpour, but for a storm of liquid natural gas. These methane rainstorms are so powerful they carve river channels into the icy surface and fill up vast lakes and seas. We're talking lakes bigger than some of Earth's Great Lakes, all filled with liquid hydrocarbons. It's like a world drenched in fuel. This gives Titan a landscape that looks eerily like Earth, with shorelines, rivers, and deltas. But it's all shaped by a substance we use to heat our homes. And here's a wild thought. If Earth had an atmosphere like Titan's, rich in methane, a single lightning strike could be catastrophic. The entire sky could ignite in a planetary-scale firestorm. It's a terrifying, yet fascinating concept. Scientists believe Titan offers us a glimpse into a prebiotic Earth, what our own planet might have looked like billions of years ago before life emerged and transformed our atmosphere. It's a frozen, primordial world, a chemical factory just waiting for a spark. But what if we took this concept and turned it into a full-blown nightmare? Imagine a planet where this fiery potential becomes a constant, terrifying reality. That's a story for another time, but it makes you think, doesn't it? The universe is full of worlds that defy our imagination. What cosmic wonder should we explore next? A planet made of diamond? A star older than the universe itself? Let me know your ideas in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this journey to a world of methane rain, don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more adventures into the cosmos. Thanks for watching. Why didn't Venus just cool down like other planets? Well, it went the opposite way and overheated spectacularly. A runaway greenhouse effect trapped all the heat inside its atmosphere. Carbon dioxide levels skyrocketed. The clouds grew thicker and thicker, and the entire planet basically started to cook itself. Today, the surface of Venus is over 800 degrees Fahrenheit. That's hot enough to melt lead. And the air pressure? It's a crushing 90 times stronger than what we experience here on Earth. That's more than enough to flatten a person instantly. If Earth ever went down the same path as Venus, our oceans would boil away and the ground itself would start to glow from the intense heat. Venus is a terrifying reminder of just how fragile a planet's balance really is. So, what should I explore next? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more space adventures. Venus wasn't always the scorching hot world we know today. In fact, a long time ago, it might have looked a lot like our own planet, Earth. It's hard to imagine, but scientists believe Venus once had vast oceans, fluffy white clouds, and a climate that was actually quite mild. It's our closest planetary neighbor, only about 25 million miles away. When you look at them from space, Venus and Earth are almost identical in size. Just think of it, two rocky worlds, born around the same time, right next to each other in the solar system. But while one planet blossomed into a cradle for life, the other took a drastically different path, becoming something else entirely. So, what went so terribly wrong on Venus? What do you want to explore next? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more. Ever wondered what would happen if the moon just vanished? It's not just our nights that would get darker. Our entire planet would be thrown into chaos. Without the moon's gravitational pull, Earth would spin much faster, shortening our days to just 6 to 8 hours. Imagine that. Our planet's tilt, which gives us stable seasons, would start wobbling like a spinning top losing steam. This would lead to extreme and unpredictable climate shifts. One year, your hometown could be a frozen tundra, and the next, a scorching desert. And the oceans? The tides we know would shrink by about 75%, leaving only weak solar-driven tides. This would devastate countless marine ecosystems that depend on the familiar ebb and flow. Life on Earth evolved with the moon as our cosmic partner. Without it, our world would become a dangerously unstable place. So next time you look up at the night sky, remember that beautiful silver orb is more than just a pretty sight. It's our planet's guardian. What cosmic what if should I tackle next? Let me know in the comments, and be sure to like and subscribe for more mind-bending science. Did you know Mars didn't just dry up? It died. Billions of years ago, Mars was a lot like Earth. It had a thick atmosphere, flowing rivers, and maybe even vast oceans. So what happened? It lost its protective shield. Unlike Earth, Mars's core cooled down and its magnetic field vanished. Without this invisible force field, the sun's powerful solar wind began to attack the planet. Over millions of years, this constant bombardment stripped away Mars's atmosphere, piece by piece. As the air thinned, the water on the surface simply boiled away into space. What was once a potentially warm and wet world turned into the cold, barren desert we see today. Mars is a chilling reminder of just how fragile a planet's habitability can be. It shows us what could happen to Earth if we ever lost our own magnetic field. It's a cosmic ghost story, a warning from a dead world. What cosmic mystery should we explore next? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more space stories. Thanks for watching. Hey space fans, ever wonder if there are other planets out there that ended up like Mars? Well, the universe is a big place and the answer is a definite yes. But some stories are even more extreme. Let's talk about a planet called Kepler 438b, located about 640 light-years from Earth. Kepler 438b was once thought to be a promising candidate for a habitable world. It's a rocky planet, a bit bigger than Earth, and it orbits a red dwarf star. Sounds pretty good so far, right? But here's the catch. It orbits way too close to its star. Imagine being constantly blasted by superflares and intense radiation, 10 times more powerful than anything our sun throws at us. That's the daily reality for Kepler 438b. Scientists at the University of Warwick ran the numbers and came to a grim conclusion. These powerful stellar flares are likely so frequent and so violent that they would have completely stripped away the planet's atmosphere over billions of years. Think about what that means. Without an atmosphere, there's no air to breathe. There's no atmospheric pressure to keep water in a liquid state, so any oceans would have boiled away into space. And there's certainly no protective shield, like our ozone layer, to block deadly radiation. What you're left with is a barren, scorched rock, perpetually roasted by its angry parent star. A world that might have had a chance, but was simply in the wrong place at the wrong time. So while Mars gives us a chilling glimpse of a planet that lost its protective blanket, Kepler 438b shows us a far more brutal scenario of a world that was essentially sandblasted into oblivion. It's a powerful reminder of how fragile a planetary environment can be and how lucky we are with our own stable, life-giving sun. Next time, we're going to explore a planet that went in the complete opposite direction. Not a frozen desert, but a runaway greenhouse furnace. That's right, we're heading to Venus. What cosmic mystery or distant world do you want me to investigate next? Drop your suggestions in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this journey to the edge, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more adventures across the cosmos. Thanks for watching. Did you know that some moons don't stick around? They're ripped from their orbits and cast out into the cold, empty darkness of interstellar space. It sounds like science fiction, but it's a very real possibility happening in distant star systems right now. Imagine a giant gas planet, way bigger than Jupiter with its own family of moons. As it orbits its star, it might pass too close to another planet. Their gravitational forces would engage in a cosmic tug-of-war, and a moon caught in the middle could be the ultimate loser. It could be stolen by the bigger planet, or worse, flung out of the system entirely, like a stone from a slingshot. These castaways are called rogue moons, or planets. They become solitary worlds, doomed to wander the galaxy alone, with no sun to warm them and no planet to call home. They travel for billions of years through the immense void between stars. Their surfaces frozen solid, their stories lost to the darkness. Think about our own moon. It's been our constant companion for billions of years, controlling our tides, stabilizing our planet's wobble, and lighting up our night sky. If it suddenly vanished, the consequences would be catastrophic. Our days would change length, our climate would spiral into chaos, and life on Earth might not even be possible as we know it. So while we enjoy the familiar sight of our moon, remember the unlucky ones. Out there, in the vastness of space, countless orphaned worlds are drifting silently. It's a humbling reminder of how chaotic and powerful the universe can be, and just how fortunate our own little planetary system is. Next, we will be talking about our sun, Also, what cosmic mystery should we explore next? Drop your ideas in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this journey into the unknown, don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more space adventures. Thanks for watching. Now imagine Titan, but far more violent. There's a planet called HD 189733b, about 63 light-years from Earth. This world has clouds filled with vaporized metals, toxic gases, and scorching heat. Instead of methane rain, it rains molten glass blown sideways by winds over 5,000 miles per hour. If Titan's storms are dangerous, this planet's atmosphere would tear you apart in seconds. Its skies glow deep blue, but beneath that beauty is constant destruction. Titan shows us what's possible. HD 189733b shows us how bad it can get. Tomorrow, we look at Mars and the oceans it once had before the planet died. What planet or mystery should I explore next? Leave a comment and don't forget to like and subscribe. You think Venus is the most terrifying planet in our solar system? Think again. While Venus is a hellscape with crushing pressure and surface temperatures hot enough to melt lead, there's a planet out there that makes Venus look like a pleasant-day spa. Meet WASP-12b, an exoplanet located about 1,400 light-years from Earth. This hot Jupiter is what astronomers call a gas giant, but it's unlike anything we've ever seen up close. It orbits its star so tightly that its year lasts just over one Earth day. This close proximity creates unimaginable conditions. The side of WASP-12b facing its star gets blasted with so much radiation that temperatures soar to over 4,000 degrees Fahrenheit. That's hotter than some stars. This intense heat is literally boiling the planet's atmosphere away. We're talking about a world that's actively being torn apart, with a massive tail of gas streaming off it like a comet, getting sucked into its parent star. Imagine a sky where clouds aren't made of water, but of vaporized metals like iron and titanium. As these clouds drift to the cooler night side of the planet, they condense and rain down molten metal. It's a constant planet-wide storm of liquid fire. Even more bizarre, the immense gravitational pull from its star is stretching the planet into an egg shape. WASP-12b isn't just a world on fire. It's a world being consumed, distorted, and evaporated. Scientists estimate it has about 10 million years left before it's completely gone. So, while Venus serves as a stark warning about the runaway greenhouse effect right in our own cosmic neighborhood, planets like WASP-12b show us the true extremes the universe has to offer. They remind us that for every seemingly peaceful star in the night sky, there might be a world being torn to shreds in a violent, fiery dance. Next time, we will explore our moon, a quiet change that could reshape Earth forever. What cosmic wonder should we explore next? Drop your suggestions in the comments below. If you enjoyed this journey to the edge of imagination, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into the universe. Thanks for watching.